Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, and welcome back to Scratches, the director's cut. Where last episode we got lots done. We found our way into the locked room up there and collected a bunch of goodies. And we planning to head to town soon. Hopefully, get us a steak to cook up on our little pot. It's pouring outside though, so we won't be going anywhere yet. Unfortunately, so we're sort of housebound. So we've got to now figure out what is sort of going on here. I don't even know where we are, what we're meant to be doing. We've got a whole bunch of junk in our pockets, I guess. Where else do I store this? I mean, I can hang a lantern maybe around my belt buckle, but I'm carrying a book and a bunch of keys and all sorts of stuff. I've also got this other key, which might actually be the shed or the garage or something. But we'll only find that out once it actually stops raining. Now, this thing is still intriguing me, this gallery, because we had the dream, remember, where this was gone. We have a hammer now, so I'm thinking maybe we can hammer something away, because like this thing is stuck in place. Maybe if we give it a good hammer. That was pointless. Well, gee, golly. We can't poke it, can we? That wasn't useful. Can we knife it? Oh, hello. Oh! What? The panel had been concealing a couple of wheels. But I guess it wouldn't move. Well, they look pretty nasty, I must say, those wheels. Can we... Oh, we can. We can oil up the wheels. Can I oil up this side? There we go. Oh! Holy kashmoozles! We've moved it! Fantastic! Look! Look, it's a hidden door. It's the door from our dreams. The door was heavily barred, and its appearance reminded me of something I had read. Look, it's been thingied with all nails. I mean, we do have a hammer, so... Can we... We can. How's about that? Oh, that was quick. Gosh. Not much sweat involved in that at all. Before I walk in there, I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a good weekend, the whole Katuti. And you're just sitting back and enjoying a bit of relaxing scratches. Just listen to this music. Isn't it peaceful? As we stare upon the Maasai Mara over here. Let's go in. Stop dicking around. Where are we? Oh my good gracious, it is dark. The room was too dark to see anything. Can we make some light in here? Oh, yes! Aha! Oh! Good gracious. That was a bit unexpected. An odd-looking African mask was positioned in the middle of the storeroom. Its presence made me feel terribly uneasy. Well, I'm not surprised. And why is it hidden all the way back here, by itself, and why is it boarded up? The corner was too dark to investigate further. Is there nothing else? Can I not light that up? There was enough light at the moment. Okay, so it doesn't want me looking in there for some reason. So, yeah, I can't... No, that's unfortunate. What do we got here? We got sort of like wooden poles. Ooh. Okay. Ah, light. We have light. What have we got? July the 3rd. My recent researches on the Dalmar have shed some light upon their terrible activities. I understand now that the lack of existing information about them was not only a cause of their small size and rarity, but also reluctance, or rather superstitious attitude towards their nature. Even some of the most important historians of South Africa will refuse to mention their name, usually referring to them as the War Tribe. After digging into some of the most obscure books I could find about the subject, I must admit now that reading them made me feel nervous, very nervous and uneasy, bringing back the memory of those horrible acts I witnessed on that day. I can't understand why any human being, uncivilized or not, would behave in such a manner. War among savage tribes is of course very common and a recurring theme in history, but the Dalmar, they went even beyond war. Usually a tribe will engage in battle to conquer new territory, or perhaps defeat an enemy. They did it for the sole reason of destruction and extreme love for violence. The account of their actions is downright scary. They invade villages. I assume that's invade. They invade villages, slaughtering every inhabitant without regard for their sex or age. Men, women, children would inevitably perish by their fury and hate, which is, I think, the most unsettling element of the stories. They didn't use any weapons. They killed villagers with their bare hands and teeth, as if they were drawing power from an unearthly source. I find it hard to believe this, and if I hadn't seen them with my own eyes, I'd say they were some kind of wild legend. Once they'd slaughtered every living thing in the village, they'd burn it to the ground, every single construction or possession of the fallen villagers, proof that they definitely were not interested in conquering or taking some advantage of the terrain. Their motives were moved solely and purely by an incredible despisal of life and hatred towards anything that wasn't from their village. That is another curious thing. They somehow managed to sustain a constant population level, as if they controlled exactly the amount of people needed for an attack, but at the same time warrant survival using their few existing resources. I fear this wasn't some kind of wondrous organization system, but rather an elimination process of a useless member or an unnecessary child. I dare not think about it, but I'm afraid this would explain why they didn't need to hunt for food. They feasted upon themselves. Now I know what the mask I took stands for, and I shiver at the thought of it. I must confess I'm worried. I don't know why, but I fear for my life. Gosh. So, let's have a quick look. This is the mask that the tribe wore. Well, the one wore, and then I sort of incited the chaos. I can't really do anything else with it. Okay, what else we got here? We've got pots. Another lantern. What's this? More notes? June 24th, 1962. Dear Christopher, please excuse the tone of this letter. I know I must sound like a raving madman, but I truly can't find a proper way to put together all the thoughts that have been taking my sleep away these past days. There's a reason behind all those recent adversities. It's the mask, Christopher. It's that mask I told you about. I wouldn't believe it myself if I hadn't studied its origins on my own. But it's really the source of all my suffering. The tribe it belonged to, I must confess, I didn't take the mask by appropriate means, and I fear this might have unleashed some terrible wrath against my life and everything that surrounds me. It's been over a year ago since I witnessed the most outrageous acts of violence that not even in my worst nightmares could I have imagined, and the mask was the epicenter of it all. What I was thinking of when I took it is beyond me. It was probably a vicious streak of greed, but I can see clearly now. It represents evil, and I'm truly convinced this evil can somehow take shape and punish those who have disgraced it. I did, and now I must face the consequences. I will take some more time to investigate this. I might even go back to South Africa and seek help, although something tells me not even returning the mask would do any good. The damage is already done, and I believe it's getting worse as the days go by. Every time I walk past the gallery, I can hear some incessant odd chatter, as if something was being plotted inside. And those voices, Christopher, they seem to be angry. Please, help me. Come and see me as soon as you can. James. Well, good gracious. So he's going insane by the voices. I wouldn't blame him. Although to be fair, I guess when you're hearing voices, technically means you've sort of lost your mind a little bit. Is there anything else in here of interest, you think? Before we disappear, some spears in the background there. I think this is still the mask. Yep, an odd looking mask. Okay, so there's this mask tucked away here, which we can't do anything with, but we've read a bit about it. I didn't realize he had actually taken it. I know he wanted it, but well, I guess he got it. Wow, okay. Do you think Jerry needs to hear about this? I definitely do. Gosh. Let's get out of here before the voices start coming to us. Give Jerry a call and see what he thinks. See what he has to say about this. There's something very sinister in this house. And all I did was come here to write a novel. Although a scary novel, I guess, so it is appropriate, but anyway. Oh, yes, I still have written down that number of the bank. Here we go. Shall we give it a ring, quickly, and see if they answer? I dial another number. Okay. 0 1 9 1 2. These are very long numbers. 9 4 1 4 4. It is a Sunday though, so they're probably closed. Yeah, as to be expected. Alright. We give it a go maybe during the week. Let's speak to Jerry. Oh, no, he's not there. Can we maybe give Barb a call? See if she got our letter? Oh, it wouldn't be very polite. That's, I guess, you know, that's true. We don't want to bother on a Sunday. Alright, so we still have no power. We do have a lamp. Maybe, do you think we can head into the basement and just play around with things in there? We can't go outside, unfortunately, so we're sort of trapped in here, which is a tad unfortunate. So we're gonna have to sort of find our own way, I guess. I must be starving by now. I haven't eaten in like days, and I can't even use this. It was firmly stuck in place, and I can't oil it, can I? Nope. Doesn't need to be oiled. I think we tried that already, didn't we? We can hammer it. That was pointless. And knife it, I'm gonna hurt myself. Yep, I could hurt myself. Alright. Let's see if we can get into this basement. Ah, it opens this time. Well, wait, no, it was nighttime. I think last time we didn't actually go in there. British Seagull, the water boat. Alright. Nothing here has changed, looks like. Are these still... That sucks, man. There seems to be nothing wrong with these fuses. Ah, irritating. Okay. Just gotta have a look around. See if there's anything else. This generator. Can we not do something with it? A furnace. Don't understand why. Terribly uneasy. Do you think people got burnt up in this place? Oh yes, there's this. This thing is couldn't move it. So can we oil it? It didn't need to be oiled apparently. Can we hammer it? It was a nice idea, but I didn't have enough surface to hit on. We could try scrape it with a knife, but that's just going to, you know, I didn't think so. With a newspaper, yeah, I'm not seeing anything else that we could possibly use. And there's a drain cover in the concrete. Can we lift up the drain cover? Pointless. There's nothing here that can help us. It's unfortunate. Okay. We need to figure out some way of turning this. I would imagine if we had like a metal pole, we could shove it through the bars and use it as leverage. But that means we need to find a pole like that in order to use. We've looked at all this before. Can I light a match? No pyromaniac. We throw some oil in there. Use our lantern. The lamp didn't have any oil in it. Do you mean we've used all our oil already? Gosh. It didn't need to be oiled, but it's out of oil. Typical. It was worth a shot trying to burn the newspaper. Okay, I don't think there's anything for us to do down here. Just uninteresting boxes. Right, well, that's the basement done and dusted. Is there something back there? I don't know. Don't think so. Let's get out. What to do next? What to do next? We can't get hold of Jerry. We have this grinder. Do we have anything worth grinding? No. No, we do not. Unless we missed something. There's nothing in the fridge, was there? The bones. Yeah, no, nothing of interest. We've got no water either, as far as I believe. Apparently the water wasn't running, yeah. No water, still no power. Gosh, this sucks, eh? I must say. I would be quite upset. What do we do? Do we just take a nap and wait for the weather to dissipate? And then maybe we can head on outside and try out the key that we found. Maybe it opens up the garage or the chapel or something. I mean, there's nothing much to do. Can we write about this? Ah, perhaps it was time to do some work. I agree. Off you go. Alright, we've got some work. Let's see what we've written. Suddenly, she stopped and stood there, paralyzed, hesitant to give any credit to what her eyes were seeing, and completely unaware of the potentially dangerous situation. Surprisingly, there wasn't anything unusual or strange about the event. Little Kathy was hastily crossing the living room towards the huge oak door, her fancy black dress fluttering at every footstep. As the girl reached the doorknob, she turned to look back at Miriam and urged her with a whisper to hurry up. But Miriam wasn't seeing Kathy. Her memories haunted her back and displaced reality, giving room to the nightmarish vision she had spent months trying to forget ever since her first visit to the old house. In her dream, she saw the little girl, also wearing a black dress, emerging from a passageway hidden in the room. She'd never actually managed to glimpse where the passage was, only saw the girl running towards her, her small face contorted in a horrible grimace. Miriam quickly realized it was a twisted version of the Kathy she would know later, I guess, as if her figure was then distorted by a veil of smoke. Her exact movements through the room, reaching for the knob, facing her back, those were too many coincidences to ignore. It wasn't a nightmare that she experienced that day, nor a ghost, something she refused to believe in, but was now willing to blindingly embrace as the truth, given the shocking vividness of the vision. A ghost would come from the past. What she'd seen came from the... Her thoughts were interrupted as a figure behind her cast a shadow across the doorstep. "You filthy liar, you have betrayed me," groaned a deep voice. Oh, interesting. The discoveries I had made in the house were too exciting to stop now. I thought that maybe I could investigate further today and return to work tomorrow. That that's all you do in like one day's work is like write a page. Oh my gosh. Let's no, still tired, but it's too early to sleep. I can't even have an afternoon nap. But at least I got some work done. Can we maybe now phone Jerry and say, "Hey Jerry, we wrote a page out of 1 of 600 for my novel. May just be here for 600 days. That's only like 2 years, you know. Standard stuff. Standard stuff. Come, Jerry, answer us."
Yes?
Jerry, it's me. You won't believe what I found here.
Try me.
It's about the happenings that led to the murder you told me about. There's an impressive backstory surrounding this place and many loose ends. It would seem nobody ever stumbled upon this.
Shouldn't you be working on your book?
Are you listening to me? James Blackwood was into some very weird stuff, and possibly dangerous. Something tells me this case is much more complex than it was thought to be.
Why don't you inform the authorities? I'm sure they'll be dying to reopen a long-forgotten case about some crazy old psycho killing his wife.
No way. And miss all the fun? I'm doing this on my own. I wonder if those noises I heard have anything to do with this. Maybe James Blackwood was trying to hide something.
Like in that book, where an old man was guarding the entrance to hell. I bet this James Blackwood person had a doorway like that in his basement. Those dreadful noises must be the sounds of the damned coming for you.
Why, thanks, mate. That's been very helpful. Great to have friends like you.
Then stop talking about all this nonsense. Do you have any idea how crazy it sounds? You're a writer, not some fancy PI.
I'll get to the bottom of this. I know I will. I'm certain there's much more to James Blackwood than a simple act of murder.
Now you're sounding more morbid than usual. Simple act of murder? Oh goody. Just somebody died, nothing to worry about. This isn't like you, Michael. This whole thing is really affecting you.
Stop being a drama queen. I'm a grown-up and I'm pretty aware of what I'm doing.
Fine, go chase around the ghosts of James Blackwood. I'll stay here in the real world.
I'll let you know about my progress.
Well, there we go. Old Jerry is a bit of a skeptic. He doesn't believe us. That's tad unfortunate, but we shall discover the truth. Yes, we shall. Can we do anything with this fireplace? After we heard those noises the other night, we never came back here. I couldn't hear anything out of the ordinary. Okay, so the noises have quieted down. Can we light a fire? Help pass the time? No, just saving our matches as usual. Maybe we'll wait for a nice snowy day instead of a rainy day. Alright. Well, I'm not sure what we have left to do. What is the time anyway? It is now... Wait, we have an umbrella. Can I take this umbrella? Yes, I could have grabbed an umbrella and gone outside, but after careful study, the soggy panorama through the window, I decided not to. Ah, you soggy old sop. It's now 5 in the evening. It should be getting dark soon, I guess. Can we now go rest? That's the one thing that's, excuse me, slightly irritating, is that you have to do things in a certain order. You know, you can't rest until you've made the phone call. Once you made the phone call, then you can rest. Or something like that, you know. Let's see. No, okay, still too early. And there's nothing going on with our fireplace, is there? Where's our stethoscope? No noises. Okay. Alright, well, are we supposed to go down into the basement chasing the ghost of old James? Mr. James Blackwood? I think we found this extra room. Painting. Oh, that reminds me. I'm still curious. I'm still curious why on this painting we still only zoom in on this woman. Does she have something that's of interest? Like, she's carrying this chest and a pan. I don't think the pan's going to mean much to us. But her eye, can we, you know, a switch? I don't know. There must be some significance to only looking at this part of the picture, and I can't tell what it is. I cannot tell. Let's go back into the master bedroom here. This is where the safe was, although we have emptied out the safe. I do recall behind this this painting here, and I still cannot see myself in the mirror. See, there's this. What does that do? The lamp didn't have any oil. Oh, pfft. Right. Do I need to go refill the lamp? Do I need to go do that? Can I wipe this mirror? It looks a bit dirty. Oh, it's clean enough apparently. This must mean something. Can I can't take it. I thought I might be able to take it with me, see some sort of message. Maybe it's like written backwards, secretly in a wall or something. But alas, no. And this is... it is empty. Yeah, there's nothing left there. Let's see if we can go refill our lamp. May as well, I guess, since there's not much to do. Let the time pass. Let the rain go. Go on its merry way. We're gonna get ourselves upstairs. Have I even been to the loo at all? I don't think so. I think our friend here, old Michael, is a bit unhealthy. And again, another door that opens the other way. Gosh. Okay, let's climb up here. Thank you. And there's our kerosene. There was more oil left in the can. Oh, there's no more? Oh, well, that's unfortunate. So we can't even fill this up. Alright. Nope, wrong way. There we go. Let's see. Is there anything else in these rooms? I don't know if I fully explored these. Even more wood for termites. Yes, we did set up the pot, stove thing, last episode. But we haven't been able to use it yet. We have to obviously put something on there to cook. But we got a lot of this table, I remember that. And oh yeah, these are the floor plans. So we have discovered the little secret room, and that's all I believe these floor plans are worth. If I can just get out of here, please. Thank you. And several paints. Yeah. Okay. No, there's nothing here. I do think we're done with this room. I may be wrong, but I think we are. We'll head back into the little room with the pot. There's nothing upstairs, I know that much. There's another scrape in the wall there. Okay. We don't have anything we can cook. Here's our little contraption. See, we would probably have to be putting something on top of it, you know. Like what? I do not know. Wipe it down a bit. We've got a pen, which we've never used. We used our pencil on decoding or getting that letter, that Italian letter, so legible. We used the pencil there. We've used a knife a couple of times. We don't want to light this thing yet, because we've got nothing worth burning. I don't even have anything like a pot or something to even burn something in, unless I'm supposed to maybe use an old paint tin like this. But I'm not sure. I am not sure. It all just seems to be rubbish. The amount of trash in this room is unbelievable. Alright, well, okay. I guess there's not much left else. Is that even English? I guess there's not much else left to do. So, I don't know. Maybe, do you think? No, we tried working. We tried to continue work, but old Michael here still wants to investigate. I don't know what he wants to investigate though, because we've pretty much covered everything, haven't we? We can go back into the gallery, have another look at the old mask, which I guess used to be there, and then he, our man here, decided no, it needs to actually be moved. Anything at the back of this thing? No, it doesn't look like it. No false panels or anything. And this room is now light, is it? Yeah, okay. So the room's still lit up. Even though we've left. Can I no? Alright. Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything much else we can do. Just make the a stage in the game where I actually go and have a quick squiz at what else comes next. But we'll head into the bedroom, because I feel nice and safe and secure in our bedroom. And we can try a little bit of writing. Let's see. Nope. No, he's tired of writing. And he doesn't want to nap. So, right, okay, that's fine. No worries. We'll come back next episode and continue along, with a little bit of help, continue along the story of whatever happened with old Mr. Blackwood, and what happened in this place and that mask. Very mysterious and intriguing. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please do hit a like or subscribe if you haven't already. May check out some of my other content, and I will catch you for the next episode soon. So until then, I love you, and bye! It's pointless. Well, gee, golly. We can't poke it, can we? That wasn't useful. Can we knife it? Oh, hello. Oh! What? The panel had been concealing a couple of wheels. But I guess it wouldn't move. Well, they look pretty nasty, I must say, those wheels. Can we? Oh, we can. we can oil up the wheels. Can I oil up this side? There we go. Oh! Hello ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Scratches, the Director's Cut, where last episode we got lots done. We found our way into the locked room up there and collected a bunch of goodies, and we planning to head to town soon, hopefully. Get us a steak to cook up on our little pot. It's pouring outside though, so we won't be going anywhere yet, unfortunately, so we're sort of housebound. So we've got to now figure out what is sort of going on here. I don't even know where we are, what we're meant to be doing. We've got a whole bunch of junk in our pockets, I guess. Where else do I store this? I mean, I can hang a lantern maybe around my belt buckle, but I'm carrying a book and a bunch of keys and all sorts of stuff. I've also got this other key, which might actually be the shed or the garage or something. But we'll only find that out once it actually stops raining. Now, this thing is still intriguing me, this gallery, because we had the dream, remember, where this was gone. We have a hammer now, so I'm thinking maybe we can hammer something away, because like this thing is stuck in place. Maybe if we give it a good hammer. That was it. Peaceful as we stare upon the Masai Mara over here. Let's go in. Stop dicking around. Where are we? Oh my good gracious, it is dark. The room was too dark to see anything. Can we make some light in here? Oh, yes. Aha. Oh. Good gracious. That was a bit unexpected. An odd-looking African mask was positioned in the middle of the storeroom. Its presence made me feel holy kashmoozles! We've moved it! Fantastic! Look! Look, it's a hidden door. It's the door from our dreams. The door was heavily barred, and its appearance reminded me of something I had read. Look, it's been thingied with all nails. I mean, we do have a hammer, so can we? We can. How's about that? Oh, that was quick. Gosh, not much sweat involved in that at all. Before I walk in there, I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a good weekend, the whole Katuti, and you're just sitting back and enjoying a bit of relaxing Scratches. Just listen to this music, isn't it?